I find it
metaverse.
mind blowing how some people are buying land on these metaverses. Have you heard about that? Like, there's land selling for almost $1 million. A virtual
I mean,
land
I could see it being a thing. Like Nike is creating a city called Nike Land.
in this meta world, right?
Yeah,
Or metaverse.
it's a meta universe, not the meta world. It's a meta universe. Honestly, it's not just gonna be one world. You're gonna be able to go to different fucking wherever.
So is this why? So Facebook came up with this? I'm trying to get this right.
No, Facebook didn't come up with
But
this,
why
but
did they change
Facebook,
their name to Meta?
because they're fucking smart. They're smart as shit. They knew
So
that.
people are relating metaverse with Meta, who is Facebook.
Well, Metaverse is Facebook. Like they changed the company name into the Metaverse or Meta, right?
Meta,
Is it
yeah,
Meta?
it's just Meta. But what
Just
is
Meta.
metaverse? Is this something they created or is this something separate?
So they're probably gonna fucking trademark that shit. But the Metaverse has been a term that they haven't created. It's been a term that's been around, which is basically a digital
Landscape,
universe. Yeah, like
right?
in fucking what's that shit
So
called? Like Oculus
yeah, so you could be in the metaverse with that,
with what?
with the Oculus.
Yes.
Okay, so is there other ways other than the Oculus to go into this meta world?
Yeah, whatever. What are those devices
The
called, man? I
VR.
forgot the name of it. The VR glasses, whatever VR thing you're using.
So it's like a game, like a software that people use
Yeah,
that's
it's a
connected
software.
to
It's
the
not a
internet.
game. Like it could have games. You could use, bro. Think about just the future that we're about to be in. Like, think about watching a movie, but instead of you watching a movie like shot by shot, now you're inside of the movie. So whatever scene Batman is in, you're watching it happen in real life. You're just a pedestrian watching everything happen.
Right. I think it'll be
That's
better
the
for video
metaverse.
games though, to be in that world where you're just turning left and right
For
because
sure,
you're at your
100%.
own like pace. You're not at the movies
Right.
pace.
Right. No, for sure, but I think that movies will have both the ability to watch it as a movie the way it's intended because medium shots, close-ups, wide shots, they all have psychological things to them, elements to them.
Yeah.
But I also think movies will be available to watch, like I just mentioned, where you're sitting there as a pedestrian watching something go by.
Yeah. I don't know how entertaining that would be though, because there's like certain close-ups and stuff like that that makes it more intense. You're just seeing shit like in person, and it might not like I don't know, might not be artistic.
I don't know. I feel like it could be pretty entertaining.
Yeah, but I do see it being more useful with games, like even
Oh
this
yeah, for
metaverse
sure.
shit. Like even though it's not a game, or it could be considered a game. You're in this video game pretty much, and you're
Like
talking
Ready
to
Player
people.
One. Did you ever watch that?
Yeah, it's crazy,
So that's the metaverse.
right? The oasis that they call it, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's pretty mind blowing to me that you can buy land on there and then eventually sell it for a lot because there's a lot of traffic and you could advertise whatever the fuck or display whatever the fuck and
hmm
like really sell off that land later on if you want to. I think that's so cool without having to pay like property taxes or anything that you would in the physical world.
I mean, think about it, bro. That's what an NFT is. It's NFTs
It
that you're
is.
buying.
It is. But I see the land being like useful or like valuable, but just like digital arts, yeah. But maybe you could hang
But
those digital
that's what it
arts.
is.
Yeah,
Think
you can hang or you can have those digital arts for display for other people who are
right.
coming through.
But even think about like that right there, like what we just mentioned. It's a digital art, like a house. Let's say if you have a house, a property in the digital realm, it's still digital art. Just art. You can't touch it. You can't grab it. It's just art.
Yeah. But it sounds interesting though to buy a piece of land. in this
I mean,
virtual
it does.
world.
Like, that's what I was mentioning to you before with Nike. They're coming out with a world. It's called Nike Land, and I'm sure you're eventually going to be able to buy property and stuff like that on there and land. So imagine being able to purchase things in Nike. The value is going to go up ridiculously. And then, like you said, it's going to be like a legitimate thing where it's like a fucking NBA player is going to own uh, the condo or one of the condos right next to um, the main arena, the Nike arena in the Nike verse.
Right.
That sounds insane, like almost uncomprehendable, but that's going to make sense in the future.
We're entering a weird ass phase. It's gonna be more
Think about,
entertaining being in this meta world than it is gonna be living real life. You're gonna be able to do so much and be
yes,
whoever.
exactly. And that's the scary part because I don't know, to me personally, I love real life because I just am comfortable in my own skin. I love my life. So the physical world to me is a great thing. Like playing basketball and like physically playing basketball is fun as hell. Going to the gym, like even going to the supermarket is fun for me. I enjoy these things. So these things are cool, but for those people that we don't see on a day-to-day basis that are introverts that work from home
Mm-hmm.
or that just go from their 9 to 5 that you never see, it's going to benefit those type of people the best.
Yeah. You're gonna be able to have dates.
Mm-hmm. You can look like whoever you want, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. I could totally imagine a guy with a VR, a flashlight on his dick, and just getting to work because he's watching some insane porn.
Oh my god, that sounds terrible. Can you imagine like having footage, embarrassing footage of somebody like
Oh
that?
my god.
I never want. That just sounds depressing. I never want to do that. Ever, ever, ever,
Hey, but there's a lot
ever.
of guys that would who don't have a significant other
No, I
who
feel you.
can't get
I
a
feel you.
partner.
That just sounds fucking sad though. Fuck.